Sorry for this weird angle. Sorry for my hair looking like this. I did not plan on uploading another video today. In fact, I was getting ready to go to bed, hence my hair being like the way it is. Then I get on my Instagram and just start scrolling, and I follow Yana News, which is a sort of K-pop industry news outlet. Basically, they follow different drama things going on in the K-pop industry. They talk about different... In fact, they're the ones who told me about the AOA situation and Mina getting bullied by, what's her name? I don't even remember the bitch's name. But my point is, I follow this account called Yana News, and they spill all the tea for me. So I'm scrolling on Instagram, doing my nightly routine, about to get ready to go to bed. I'm sick! It is becoming evident that K-pop idols and these companies just don't care. They're at a position to where they're making money and they have power. Therefore, the feelings of the public don't matter, because all that matters to them is that their stocks keep going up, which they are, because controversy brings in more people. In fact, I didn't even know about this group debuting until I saw the bad news about them, and now I'm talking about it, which is just more publicity. Point being, they don't give a F about anything I have to say, what you have to say, how we feel, because if they did, they would have never done it in the first place. So, I'm rambling on. Some of you may not even know what's going on. There's a new boy group, or boy duet, whatever you want to call it, that just debuted. And can I just say, how do you just debut and already get canceled? How do you get canceled because of your debut? How does that work? Who in your company said, yes, this is a good concept. Yes, go on stage in front of the world and say these things, do these things. Did they just think we wouldn't say anything? In the day and age that we're in, did they really think just because it's a K-pop boy group that'd be acceptable? Newsflash, you're not BTS, you're not EXO, you're not ATEEZ, you're just now debuting. Even if your fan base is there, it is not to the caliber that would sustain you to move forward past a controversy like this. Now, let me talk about what they actually did. I'm just shocked. Like, really? Really? Do you not know this is wrong? Oh my god. K-pop is just another world. And these idols and CEOs are delusional. Anyways, so there's this boy group called XRO or XO. Correct me if I'm wrong. The name doesn't matter. They're canceled. Basically, they decided to release a song called Welcome to the Jungle. Now, right off the bat, I mean, it can go one or two ways. It can be a sort of like gritty hip-hop concept song, or it can be what it sounds like it's going to be, which it was, racist as fuck. So, these boys get on stage and they're bopping around, saying, I'm an Indian, and doing, literally jumping around on stage doing this as the choreography. Welcome to the jungle, Indian. I can't make this up. I am just like, who in the company told these boys this would be a good concept? This is what's going to reel them in. This is what's going to shoot you to the top. I don't even think they're from the big three. So what did they expect? Even if you're from the big three, this wouldn't be acceptable. ARMY rides for BTS hard, but I feel like if BTS, the biggest K-pop group, boy group, or girl group in the world, came out here and we're talking about some Welcome to the Jungle, Indian, ARMY would not be like, well, some of them would still accept it, but most of ARMY would say, no guys, this is wrong, you can't do this, this is why. But I feel like we're at a point in time in society where we shouldn't have to tell these grown adults that doing something like this is wrong, which makes me just to believe they don't care. Can you really? I know South Korea is very secluded and isn't very involved, or hasn't been involved in the past years with the rest of the world and developmental social aspects. But I do not believe these guys are that ignorant to the world to know that you can't walk around and be like, welcome, and talk about the jungle. You think the only thing... Are Indians even in the jungle? Are you talking about Native Americans, which is the politically correct term? If you're referring to them, you didn't even get the name right. Or are you talking about the Indians from Asia? And even then, I don't associate Indians with the jungle. Welcome to the jungle, Indian. What the heck is wrong? Who is your writer? Who wrote that song? Because whoever it is, jail, electric chair. Why would your CEO? I feel like he probably had something against them. He wanted them to fail. Because there's no way with a publicist team, or, you know, they have to have someone in the corporation who like has to like dictate and try to analyze social aspects around the world. A publicist. There has to be a publicist in the company. So you're telling me your CEO, your choreographers, and your publicist all knew this was happening and didn't try to warn you or stop you? Fake. They don't support you. They don't love you. If they really let you go on stage in front of the entire nation of South Korea, and in front of the whole world, because this is, at this point, it's a whole world thing. They really let you go on stage and do talking about some welcome to the jungle. I would suggest that you find a new company, because where you're at, sweetie, it's not good. And you're not going to go far. In fact, you can't go far because you're already canceled. How do you get canceled after you just debuted? That is the saddest thing. How do you debut to get canceled? It's like that was their goal. Now I understand all publicity, bad publicity is publicity, but no, it's not. Because now you're not going to have anyone, oh, I want to hear the new XRO song. Ooh, I want to see the new XRO music video. And if they do that, it's to mass dislike it. It's to spam it with dislikes. It's to spam the comment section with hate, which I can't even blame K-pop fan. Like, that's petty, but go right ahead. At this point, K-pop is just, I used to say K-pop fans were toxic, but I think it's just the entire industry in general. They're clueless. They don't want to know anything. Their ignorance is not by accident. And at this point, I refuse to stand. Goodbye.